Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Charlie Morton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So digging in now, Dalton Varsho. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 12.
First pitch on its way.
Varsho.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Marte just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Christian Walker.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Choi in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the 1st.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Arozarena is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
At the plate now, Brendan Lau. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Calhoun is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
No left fielder. Medwell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it, and that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Calhoun, the native of Arizona, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fifth. The left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 0-2 home. Two out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. ground ball foul down the left side. Ahmed, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Digging in, Haven Smith.
Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Kelly.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. Popped him up. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sent out to straightaway center field. Varsho is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Calhoun. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Randy Arozarena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left. That gets down and the inning continues. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. Just keeping him close. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Stepping up now, Dalton Varsho back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. He is out.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Brandon Lau.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. 0-1, here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rays are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman,
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Cole Calhoun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup. Popped him up.
Choi has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Outside,
And the
that's ball.
fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Margot on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and up next will be Willie Adames. From the stretch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The catcher, Mike.
Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Zunino at third, Meadows at second with 2 gone. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Merrill Kelly gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Brandon Lau. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Varsho is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Stepping in now, Haven Smith. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. Hit high and deep out to left field. Oh, and he misses it. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
So now to the plate, Dalton Varsho. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped up. Adames calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt Ray's manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
The left fielder, Manuel.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Peralta. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, G-Man George.
Ready for another shot now. Ji-Man Choi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The back, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lifted the other way to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
At the plate, Willie Adames. And there he goes towards second. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
And it's fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 9-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Alex Young gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. And Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. The Rays are in front, 9-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Heading after it is Margot. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now back.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The third baseman.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and their runners at the corners now. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Nope.
Too high, 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping in, David Peralta. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Randy Arozarena. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manuel Margot, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Hold a 9-0 lead. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy.
The first baseman, Haven Smith.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Nick Anderson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Nick Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. Anderson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he's certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in, Joey Wendell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder, and Goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as the blowout continues. Into the box now. Willie Adames hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's now 10-zip. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Dalton Varsho starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill on your chances as a professional.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
So stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ketel Marte is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Christian Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Line hard into left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Grounded to third. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Tampa Bay put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Charlie Morton pitches well enough to get the W. Zach Gallen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the